Hello guys and welcome to the video. Today it's gonna be about Queen of Tides, Hell Stage 2, aka Stage 14. And let me show you the comp right away. It's one of the best free-to-play comps you can ever get. So the core team is like this: Santis, Yolanda, Zetlux, Meticia. And you want to be using Death Down from Santis. So that's why I'm using Revival Spell. I think Heal is maybe more steady, but I have problems slowing down my Yolanda, so Yolanda is first using this Revival, Scent is going for Death Down, so that is sure to kill the mobs. You will see right away. So you don't have to build focus on Meticia and Yolanda, you just have focus on Santis. For Queen of Tides, Hell Stage 12, I had 99% focus, but sometimes she resists like one of 10 poisons or something like that, so I just made her over 100 so she never resists, and we'll see if it works. Yeah, but my Zytlux is pretty beefy, he's overkilling the things, and I tried literally like every single wood DPS champ I have and try to get through these waves. I was able to do it with Vera and Zytlux on manual, but you don't want to farm on manual for long. This is basically the only comp that works because Yolanda is giving him extra turns and he shreds the last boss on the wave, last elite on the wave 1. And he usually gets double protected from death, which is really necessary for this thing to work. And you have Meticia in case he dies. They usually die both with Santis before this guy dies, and then Meticia revives them and he dies and everything is okay. So I never failed this and I ran it like 200 times already. So it's pretty much bulletproof. Meticia is not even in the revival set. Yolanda is on full raider gears and Zatlux is on 4 pieces of warrior and 2 raider. His base speed is, I don't know, 145 or 147, and he's on the turns. Now he has speed ups, but usually he's on the turn after the queen and before these elites, which is not optimal, but it works. And I don't want to reduce this power just to optimize his turn. It's really not working at all. And the best thing is you need only revival set for Rodira because she isn't the right element. So she doesn't deflect, right? I mean, I also have 46 agility on Meticia, so she will deflect every single time. And that's like classic, you don't have to be scared. He usually dies and everybody is revived, then they don't have proper DPS, and next turn Yolanda will shield them, so it's like super safe even without the heal. I'm just using the protection from death only to assure that the death down goes on Santis. That's why I'm using it like that, but you can just do and adjust it to your needs. And I guess Meticia can be somewhat can be somehow replaced by Blackhorn, but you need you need him like 145 speed, I guess. So basically, after the queen's turn to heal up Zatlux to full, I think that's the only way it will work. I also tried Rodira, and she keeps the team alive. I didn't have her optimal speed. She was first on turn or second, no, third. She was after Santis on the team, and she basically does the job at level 50, which is amazing in some basic revival set. And not even max grift, but it's I wouldn't take it like it's 100% stable, because if that looks dies and you don't kill this mob on the right, yeah, the priority is always boss on the right and then the boss. If he dies, maybe it's better because Yolanda is giving extra turns to Santis, so she will put in more DPS, but sometimes they don't cleanse her properly. It's like 50-50. She's getting extra turns but not really utilizing them. And I think the most stable is obviously Mitisia after every single mob and waves. So in case anybody dies, she just resurrects them and then they are protected by Yolanda. So it's like the bulletproof comp. And I was struggling a lot with double assassins with Evira, because the comp without revival on Mitisia, she was just dying, not healing enough. And this way it works perfectly because Yolanda protects Zatlux. This is trash gear, right? Maybe I will keep it for Lightzek or some future thing. Let's keep it maybe. It was a steady 5-minute round, and you will get rounds of 440 and 520 or something like that. So usually 10 rounds goes for 50 minutes. That's what you can do with this comp. Let me show you the gear requirements. Zatlux needs to be pretty okay. Of course, 70% plus crit rate. You want to add some agility on them, maybe 10. I have 10 only bonus. And crit damage, you should aim for like 5k attack and 200% crit damage, or 4k attack and 300% crit damage. But I haven't really tested, it's just an estimation, so take it with a grain of salt. Now we have Mitisia. And she's pretty beefy with this HP and agility, but otherwise... Yeah, she's running this set which doesn't do much because these boss and mobs doesn't crit, so... like a wasted piece of set, but I'm running her in my arena defense, so I don't want to change anything. I'm super lazy. And that's it. So basically aim only for agility and max HP. Some defense is always good. That's why I'm running this ring. But if you put some lower revival on her, it should be still possible. Okay, so Santis, it's pretty obvious that she's in revival. I don't have it maxed yet, the gears, because it's just... Let me show you the proper stats. So HP you want around 15,000. If you are running Rodira or something lower, you want either 45 agility or 20k HP. Focus, try to aim to 100%, maybe 105, or just to make sure, but it's already hard to get there quite. Speed, you need her like be faster than the boss, so 150 I think is enough. 155. And Yolanda, you can run her in revival if you have survival issues, but she's just going ham with these radar items. Not even that much HP, 20k is pretty low, but she also has the extra agility. I think that's what makes her so tanky. So she doesn't ever get hurt. So that's it, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, because I will be messing up with Ash Hell 2. Once I finish this Gemini Dragon with my Desmond, man, it's gonna be a blast.